Unit 1 Introduction to Problem Solving Technique. This is a part 2 video. We already discussed in the part 1 what is an algorithm, the procedure of algorithm. Okay, today in this video we are going to discussing about the flow chart. So let us revisiting of your algorithm, a definition part of the algorithm. A set of sequential usually written in ordinary language to solve a given problem is called an algorithm. Some of the words we are using in algorithm like the start, declare, input value, read, display, stop, end, store, compute, if, while. What now let's go for a flow chart. A flow chart is a step-by-step diagrammatic representation of the logic path to solve a given a problem. A flowchart is a visual or a graphical representation of an algorithm. Normally, the advantage of flowchart is a geometrical symbols easy to communicate. User can easily understand. Means here the flowchart is a it will be drawn in the a symbolic manner. That is nothing but a, like in the mathematical symbols like a rhombus, oval shapes. Okay, these are the some shapes we are using in our problem solving technique. Okay, the terminal box, input output box, operation process box, decision making box, connector. Okay, the terminal box is using for stop and start of your charting. Input output data feeding into the computer. Output is by the computer. Operational that represent the instructions processed by the computer. Okay, so a flowchart, by using geometrical symbol we can solve the problem. A flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. A flowchart is one of the technique used in planning, designing and structuring a program. A flowchart is a visual picture which gives the steps of an algorithm and also and and also the flow of control between various steps understand by symbol. Some of the flowchart symbols as we can see. So in simple words, a flowchart is a geometric symbol. A flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. In order to understand the flowchart, it is a symbolic manner where we are solving our problem. So just we going to discuss the flowcharts elements are there. For example, we are doing a rectangle rounded side corner side. This is normally called as an oval shape. This indicating that one start and stop of the your flowchart. Okay, the next one, rectangle is nothing but we are going to use it for process purpose, like here we are using sum is equal to a plus b. A parallelogram is using for here like inputting and outputting of your data variables like reading and a b. And diamonds, a rainbow symbol we are going to using that one for decision making, like a yes or no, a true or false. The other symbols are we are also used for like connecting lines, straight lines, left line, right line, or connector. The connector will be normally using for to continue for next page. The connector will be normally used for connect to the next page. Okay, and the page connector, when we are using the connector we must be use the page connector also. This is a simple algorithm which we are declaring adding the two variables. So we are already discussed this one also. So adding a two variables we are using a three data elements here. Okay, in this one to drawing a flow charts we are using starting symbols here, input, process, condition symbol. If it's true is there, they're going to right side and false is going to downside here. Okay, so in order to flow chart is also represent here, it will be representing in a picture manner. What will be done is a words or a okay. Now flowchart we can using that one. So here for starting purpose we are using the a symbol called as this one, or declaration purpose. Okay, and reading the value purpose we are using the these symbols here we can getting, and adding we are using this one. Okay, at the same manner to displaying your output we are using these symbols here. To stop your program we are using this symbol. So here a simple method to what are the words we are writing in algorithm that will be showing in a diagrammatic or picture representative manner. Okay, so now let us going for discussing a pseudocode. The pseudocode is neither an algorithm nor a program. Means it is a it is an algorithm or a program. It is an abstract form of a program. Means by giving a outline, we are giving a some line like this one program may be written like some lines. We will giving outlines here. It consisting of a English like statements which perform a specific operations. It is defined for an algorithm. It does not use any graphical representation, means the picture representation will be not there in this pseudocode. Okay, so the basically pseudocode is an informal language, like I was you talking with the friends here, informal language. It is used in an outline or rough drafted programming. It is not a programming language. Normally the people will think that one the pseudocode means a programming language, but it is not a programming language. It is just like an outline of the program only. The user can be used this one by using simple English phrases or that are you universally understand. Okay, just we write a simple words and phrases to giving a we are example I am giving to how the pseudocode will be there. Okay, so let us hear a line which we are coded in the C language. For example, if I greater than 1, that number is a positive. Actually this program is there written in the C language. The same code will be represented in the pseudo code. The same above code will be represented in the pseudo code. So here we are writing a 3 lines program. Actually first line, this is the first line, this is the second line, and this is the third line program. But all these 3 lines when we represented in the only single line, if I is greater than 1, if I is greater than 1, print the statement. This is a simple line will be there. This is a pseudo code program. So one more example I am giving here. One more example I am giving here. So here is one more example to writing a pseudocode for basic arithmetical operations, to adding a two numbers are like this one. To reading the numbers we use read, to summing the number we use sum, to the differentiate with the number different, to multiply the number we use mult, to division we use the quotient, to like this one we use it to print sum def mult and end. So like a simple understand the words here returning in the ordinary language. Okay, this is nothing but a pseudo code. So this is a pseudo code. So this is by this one we are completing the unit 1. Okay, the end. Bye.